Chapter 1. I woke up married to a CEO. You, Milo Thorne. Woke up with a migraine, glitter in his hair, and an expensive silk sheet draped over his very naked body. The bed was not his. The room was definitely not his. It was too clean, too quiet, and smelled like expensive cologne and bankruptcy-inducing success. And the man next to him? The man was way too handsome to be legal. Tousled dark hair, chiseled jawline, thick lashes resting over sharp cheekbones. He looked like the kind of alpha who owned private islands and mafia connections. Milo screamed. The man didn't move. He just slowly opened his eyes, blinked once, and said in a deep, sleepy voice, "You're awake? Good. You forgot to take your vitamin gummies last night." Milo screamed again, dramatically clutching the sheet like a Victorian maiden. "Who are you? Where am I? Did we, oh my God." Then he saw it. A sleek black ring on the alpha's finger, a matching one on his own, and the faint, glowing bond mark at the base of his neck. "No," Milo whispered, looking like he was about to faint. No, 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 this is not happening. This is a prank. I didn't just marry and mate. Who the hell even are you?" The alpha sat up calmly, looking criminally hot and absolutely unfazed. "Rhett Langford, CEO of Langford Holdings, your husband." Milo screamed for a third time and threw a pillow at him. 12 hours earlier, Rhett Langford didn't believe in fate, but he believed in Milo Thorne. The bratty, chaotic, pink-haired Omega with way too much attitude and a voice that made Rhett's spine tingle. He had discovered Milo's rants online a year ago and had been hooked ever since. His team thought it was weird that the deadly CEO listened to influencer drama compilations on lunch breaks, but Rhett had long stopped caring. Milo wasn't like the other alphas and omegas who flirted at galas and corporate functions. He had bite, fire, sparkles. He wore crop tops and threatened to sue people for breathing near him. Rhett watched every video, liked every tweet, and bought every brand Milo promoted, including a limited edition blush palette and a vibrating foot massager. When Rhett heard Milo would attend the Black Gold Influencer Gala, he did the obvious thing. He bought the gala, and then he made sure Milo sat next to him, and made sure Milo's favorite drink was available. And when Milo got drunk on bubblegum vodka, stared at him, and slurred, "You're hot. Want to ruin my career together?" Rhett simply said, "Yes." That night, Milo bonded to him in a haze of heat and alcohol. Rhett, cool, composed Rhett, panicked on the inside but outwardly remained the picture of calm. He carried Milo to his penthouse like he was made of glass and spent the entire night holding him, running his fingers through pink hair he had imagined touching 1,000 times. "In the morning," Milo screamed, "back to present." Rhett handed him a glass of cold coconut water and said softly, "You were the one who bit me first. I was drunk. You said, and I quote, 'You look like the type of man who cries after sex. Let's ruin our lives together.'" Milo stared at him like he was deranged. "That does sound like me." He immediately pulled out his phone and live tweeted, "Help, my mate just folded my underwear and stared at me for 8 minutes without blinking. Do I call the cops or a therapist?" Milo tries to escape. It goes poorly. Milo packed his glittery suitcase, called a cab, and dramatically announced, "I'm leaving." Rhett simply handed him a black credit card and a Gucci diaper bag. "You'll need this. You said you liked that bag in your unboxing video." "You watched my unboxing video?" "I've watched all 932 of them." Milo glared. "You're a freak." Rhett blinked. "You also said your love language was expensive gifts, so I've arranged a delivery." Cue the doorbell ringing. A life-sized pink plush alpaca was delivered, followed by 4 boxes of exclusive skincare, a designer heat nest blanket, and a new phone with a heart-shaped case. Milo stared. Damn it. Rhett's seduction. Strategy, money, food, and puppy eyes. Despite Milo's protests, Rhett quietly began rearranging his life like it was normal. Installed a plush wall in Milo's room. "You said you liked soft textures." subscribed Milo to every snack box service on Earth, sat beside him during Milo's live streams like a creepy statue, cooked him banana pancakes every morning with blueberry syrup, because you called that brand syrup sex and a real once. Milo tried to hate him, but the man remembered everything. And worse, he looked hurt every time Milo ignored him. You bought the cafe I liked and renamed it Milo's Mocha? That's insane. You smiled when they gave you the loyalty card. That's not the point. The final blow. Milo's followers were already obsessed. Every rant he posted about his emotionally constipated stalker mate only made people ship them harder. When Milo tried to say, "I'm planning to divorce him," Rhett just kissed his hand and said, "Okay, but not until you taste the tiramisu I made you." Milo ended up eating the whole thing and licking the spoon. "You're evil," he whispered. "I love you," Rhett said softly. "Even if you hate me right now, even if it was an accident, I'd still do it again." Milo blinked. His cheeks turned faintly pink. "If you buy me the limited edition pastel alpaca plush, I might consider not leaving." Rhett didn't hesitate. "I already bought 10. Later that night, Milo posted a new video. "So apparently I'm married to a billionaire alpha who thinks buying me boba is the same as emotional communication. I hate it here. Also, look at my new alpaca. Isn't she cute?" Comment section. "Bro, just admit you love him. I want a mafia alpha who folds my laundry too. Not you glowing. Is this what being spoiled looks like?" Chapter 2. Stop feeding me, you menace. Milo was done. D-O-N-E. With the condo that smelled like sandalwood and safety. With the alpha who kept feeding him like a spoiled house cat. With waking up every day to see another gift tagged with, "Saw this and thought of you." So obviously, he packed his glitter suitcase again, put on his biggest sunglasses, and announced with a dramatic hair flip, "I'm leaving, don't try to stop me." Rhett blinked once, calm as ever, then handed him a neatly folded hoodie. It was Milo's favorite one. Freshly washed, lavender-scented, soft enough to ruin his entire escape arc. "I hate you," Milo muttered, snatching it. "You'll get cold," Rhett said, pressing a warm box of pastries into his hands. "The matcha ones with strawberry filling, from that place you liked." Milo looked down at the pastel green box. It had his name on it, embroidered, in glitter thread. This is emotional manipulation. The escaping Omega, take 3. By the time Milo stormed out the front door, he had 3 new brand sponsorship offers in his inbox, arranged by Rhett's PR team. A limited edition trench coat he'd been eyeing on Insta, just casually hanging on a hallway mannequin. And a cab driver who suspiciously looked like Rhett's bodyguard in sunglasses. "Are you Mr. Thorne?" the driver asked. Milo blinked, then threw a croissant at him and stormed back upstairs. Live stream drama. Later that night, Milo went live from Rhett's ridiculously huge marble kitchen, slouched in the chair while chewing on strawberry mochi. "Guys, help. This man bought me 5 kinds of cake today and stared at me the whole time I ate them, like I was performing a sacred ritual or something." He zoomed in on Rhett, sitting across the table, emotionless, sipping tea like an overworked sugar daddy. "Why is this man breathing near me 24/7? Rhett, blink. Comment section. "BRO, you're glowing. Is this what obsessive love looks like? May this kind of love find me too. That alpha is giving husband material with silent menace. Babe, blink twice if you're in love. Wait, you just did. Caught." Milo nearly choked on his mochi. "I am not glowing, I'm nesting. Stress nesting, from trauma." Rhett pushed a new plush toward him without a word. Milo took it and cuddled it, while glaring. How to fluster a tsundere Omega. 101. Milo tried to assert dominance. He marched into the living room, fully ready to scream at Rhett for breathing too handsomely, only to pause. The entire space had changed. His heat nest, his precious, sacred, drama queen Omega nest, had been carefully replicated in the living room. Same soft textures, Same pastel colors. Same throw blanket from that viral store in Paris that takes 6 months to deliver. What the hell is this? He asked, blinking. You said the sun from the bedroom window hits your eyes too early, Rhett said, calm. So I made a second nest spot, just in case you wanted to nap somewhere else. Milo opened his mouth to yell, but made the mistake of looking at Rhett's face. The slightest hint of hopeful softness, a flicker of nervousness in those usually blank eyes. Itch, Milo muttered, flopping dramatically into the nest. You're insane. I know, Rhett replied, placing a plush alpaca at his side. You like this one. Milo hated how fast he cuddled it. The I definitely don't like him crisis. Later that night, Milo sat in his pajamas scrolling through fan edits that someone made from his live streams. Milo eating, while Rhett watches him like he's sunlight. Milo rolling his eyes while Rhett silently hands him a juice box. Milo ranting while Rhett folds his laundry in the background like it's a romantic drama. The music overlay? Some emotional love ballad with the lyrics, "He doesn't speak, but his actions scream." Milo flushed bright red and threw his phone away, then scrambled to get it back when he remembered he was supposed to do a brand story. I'm not falling for him, he whispered, to absolutely no one. Comment section under his new post. Y'all, he called him the Menace, with heart eyes. This is literally a BL manhwa plot and I'm living for it. At this point, I'd let Rhett stalk me too. Oh, you bought another cafe? Milo finally confronted Rhett the next morning. Okay, first you bought my favorite cafe and renamed it after me, which was creepy but flattering. But now, why did I get an email saying you own the building my second favorite cafe is in? Rhett, stirring Milo's milk tea calmly, in case you got tired of the first one. Milo threw a cushion at him. You can't just buy buildings to impress me. You said you liked powerful men, Rhett replied quietly. Milo short-circuited. Clingy alpha, soft disaster. That night, Milo fell asleep in the heat nest wearing one of Rhett's oversized hoodies. He woke up to arms wrapped gently around his waist. Rhett's chest pressed to his back, warm, steady, safe. Milo mumbled, half asleep. Stop feeding me, you menace. Rhett smiled faintly, nose brushing the back of Milo's neck. You skipped lunch yesterday. Stalker, Milo whispered, nuzzling closer despite himself. Rhett didn't respond. He just tightened his hold, like if he let go, Milo would vanish. Chapter 3. I'm pregnant with his demon spawn. There were a few signs Milo might be pregnant. First, he cried because his cupcake had too much icing. Second, he ate 5 pickles dipped in whipped cream and liked it. Third, he nearly set Rhett's sweater on fire because it wasn't soft enough. But Milo being Milo, he blamed everything on stress, the algorithm, and stupid alpha energy polluting my nest vibes. Until he skipped his heat. And then threw up after eating banana pancakes, his favorite. Cue full-body Omega meltdown. I'm not pregnant, Milo announced to his plushies while pacing dramatically in Rhett's marble kitchen. I am cursed. This is karma for mocking that one baby influencer last year. He glanced at his reflection. His cheeks were rounder, his scent was warmer. His midsection was suspiciously soft. Milo screamed. The confrontation. Milo burst into Rhett's home office like a soap opera villain. I have something to tell you. Rhett didn't even look up. You're pregnant. Milo blinked. What? How did you? I noticed your scent changed 3 weeks ago, Rhett said calmly, typing something on his laptop. I scheduled a doctor's appointment. It's tomorrow, 9:30 a.m. Milo short-circuited. Wait, you knew and didn't tell me. You said you'd stab me if I ever mentioned pregnancy before you were ready. That does sound like something I'd say. Omega, in crisis. Milo spent the rest of the day in a plush nest, dramatically draped in a fuzzy blanket like a dying Victorian heroine. Rhett sat on the floor beside him, silently sewing. What are you doing? Milo asked with a sniffle. Rhett held up a handmade plush, an exact replica of Milo's favorite angry emoji, complete with pink blush and pouty brows. Milo stared, then clutched it to his chest. "I'm carrying the spawn of my stalker alpha," he tweeted later. "He just kissed my feet. I fear for my sanity." Pregnancy goes public. The bump was tiny, barely noticeable. But trust the internet to notice everything. Milo posted a casual pic of himself in an oversized sweater, sipping strawberry tea. Unfortunately, the caption, "Craving lemon chips and war crimes," didn't distract fans from the slight curve in his belly. Comments exploded. "Is that a bump? No cause Rhett 100% knocked him up on purpose and I support it." Pregnant bratty elite character arc. Y'all, this is literally plot. Before Milo could delete it, it was trending. #bumpgate, #pregnant brat, #stalker base strikes again. He buried himself in the nest and refused to come out for 7 hours. Brand start calling. By the next morning, a luxury maternity line emailed Milo a 6-figure sponsorship deal. A famous Omega nutrition company offered to name a smoothie after him. A diaper company sent a golden pacifier with baby thorn engraved on it. Milo posted a photo of himself glaring at the camera, holding the pacifier with one hand and a jar of Nutella in the other. Caption: "I didn't choose this life. This life tackled me and licked my ankles." Fans went feral. "We need a reality show. Rhett, please, live stream yourself building the crib. If this ends in a wedding bump photo shoot, I will scream." The nursery that ruined his will to leave, Milo wandered into one of the spare rooms Rhett had mysteriously locked. Inside, a fully designed nursery, pastel galaxy theme, soundproof walls, blackout curtains, miniature cloud-shaped lights, and a tiny shelf filled with baby-sized designer sunglasses. Milo blinked. Hard. "Why is this crib more expensive than my entire apartment used to be?" "You liked the brand," Rhett said simply, "and you said our baby deserves aesthetic excellence." Milo whirled around. "I was joking on a podcast. I don't take your dreams lightly. Stop being cute, you freak." The feet-kissing incident. Later that night, Milo was lying in the nest, feet sticking out from the blanket. His back hurt. His cravings were spiraling. His emotions were on fire. He was about to throw a tantrum when Rhett gently sat down, picked up Milo's feet, and kissed them softly. Milo stopped breathing. "You've done everything on your own for so long," Rhett murmured. "You don't have to now." Milo blinked fast. "I still hate you," he whispered. "I know." Milo sniffled. "But if you find me purple slush at midnight, I might tolerate you." Rhett was out the door in 4.2 seconds. Chapter 4. He's not cold, he's just love-dumb. Milo Thorne was glowing. Not that he'd admit it out loud. But between the shiny bump, the daily massages, and the unlimited cupcakes, life was suspiciously good. Which was alarming. Rhett Langford, cold, terrifying, mafia-coded Alpha CEO, had officially entered Alpha Dad Mode trademark. And it was deranged. Pregnancy brat arc unlocked. Milo waddled into the kitchen, bump out, face grumpy, and declared, "I want banana chips, duck plushies, and a playlist of angry K-pop filtered through rain sounds." Rhett, without missing a beat, handed him a tray of banana chips, opened a giant box labeled Emergency Duck Plush #12, and tapped on his tablet. Already downloaded. Thunderstorm version 2. Milo paused. "God, you're annoying," he muttered, cheeks pink, hugging the duck plush anyway. The unhinged alpha. Dad and mate. Since discovering Milo was pregnant, Rhett had enrolled them in prenatal yoga classes. He just stood behind Milo doing breathing exercises like an emotional bodyguard. Designed bulletproof baby onesies, because you get dramatic enemies sometimes. Built a rotating crib that adjusted to room temperature, Milo's mood, and the moon cycle, just in case the baby's like you. Milo stared at the crib like personally insulted him. "This is more high-tech than my old phone," Rhett replied, completely serious. Your phone glitched once during your third trimester rant. I don't trust it anymore. The tabloid incident. Milo was scrolling through social media when he saw it. Headline: Milo Thorne, unfit for motherhood? Sources say he's too immature to raise a child with Langford. His heart dropped. He stared at the screen in silence. Then Rhett came in, saw the headline, and went feral. Flash cut: Rhett Langford at a public conference. A journalist asked, "Mr. Langford, do you think your flashy Omega husband is really ready for parenthood?" Crack. Rhett punched him. No hesitation, no expression, then calmly fixed his sleeves and said, "He's more than ready. Say his name again and I'll buy this news network, shut it down, and turn your office into a plushie factory." Backstage, Milo blinked. "Why did that turn me on a little?" He then posted, "My unhinged husband is hotter than your dusty ex. Stay mad." Soft alpha, even softer heart. Every morning Rhett kissed Milo's bump. Every single day. He whispered things to it when he thought Milo was asleep. "Your papa's stronger than he thinks. You're already so loved. If you inherit his attitude, I'm prepared. Emotionally, barely." He practiced lullabies during push-ups, ordered parenting books, and built a what to do if Milo yells flowchart. Milo watched him from the doorway one night. Hair a mess, hoodie too big, bump visible under the hem, and felt weirdly warm. "God," Milo whispered, "he's so embarrassing." Then secretly went to his crafting drawer and started knitting matching sweaters. One for Rhett, one for the baby, one oversized one for himself. Because whatever, he was bored. And it was soft yarn. Not feelings. Definitely not feelings. Brat Omega versus baby kicks. When the baby kicked for the first time, Milo gasped so loudly Rhett dropped an entire glass of orange juice. "It moved. Your gremlin spawn moved." Rhett froze, then immediately knelt, hand hovering over the bump. "Do it again," he whispered, eyes wide, voice cracking for the first time. "Say please." "Please?" Milo smirked, smug. "He's already more obedient than you." Unmate. Crisis, softly cancelled. Milo had once sworn he'd unmate Rhett, rip the bond out, sue him, and turn it into a drama podcast. Now? He lay in bed, Rhett curled behind him like a heater with arms, whispering lullabies and pressing gentle kisses to his shoulder blade. Milo fake sighed. Maybe I'll delay the unmate thing, like 5 years for the baby." Rhett, half asleep, whispered, "You said that last week." "I'm unpredictable. Keep up." Rhett only smiled. Internet breaks. Again. Milo uploaded a final video titled, "How I Accidentally Married My Obsessed Alpha and Became the Internet's Baby Daddy." Not clickbait. He sits in Rhett's lap, fake glaring at the camera while Rhett gently kisses his bump. Wearing the matching sweater Milo knitted, unwillingly admitted it was soft. In the background, plush ducks, baby playlist, a suspiciously expensive stroller. Comment section exploded. "We need a season 2. Milo and Rhett forever." Brat Omega supremacy. "Their baby is gonna be iconic, I just know it." Someone make fan art of CEO Rhett changing diapers in a 3-piece suit, please. And that's how their life, full with chaos, money, luxury drama, and most importantly, their unhinged love, continues to grow.